Hi guys, it is it's o'clock. I don't know. Oh, about 20 after 7. I just got dinner in the oven. Of course, after work, I watched Miss Maisie Moose here, and came back and bless her heart, Kim has been sending us vegetables, lots of zucchini, both green and yellow, green and yellow beans, pickled cucumbers, pickle the little cucumbers for pickles, which I don't like pickles and I've never made pickles and I don't know how to even can. That I found on Pinterest, overnight pickles, and Pete loves pickles, so he'll eat them fast. But it says it stays for several weeks in the fridge, so we just need to get something to do it in a big jar or something, and some fresh dill because I don't have fresh. We don't use fresh stuff fast enough. So unless I'm making something that I need it for, I don't buy fresh. I just buy the dry anyway. Hi, Maisie. Maisie! Here she comes, my Maisie girl. Hi, Maisie. Oh, she must have seen a mosquito or a fly or a moth. Anything that flies is fair game for her. She's a good girl. She's getting so smart. Well, some good news. Little Ethan, bless his heart. Um, those of you who were with us last year when we were here for the summer, a little guy named Ethan really captured my heart. He's the grandson of little Candy, the 3-pound Yorkie. They're also seasonal. And he's the grandson of Candy's mom. So last year I was really upset because I never got to say goodbye to him, and they left for Florida. And there he was in the car, and I waved to him. We waved at each other, but I never got to say goodbye because I wasn't aware he was leaving that day or that early or whatever. So little Ethan's back. Oh my gosh. My little guy, he's not little. I don't know how old he is. I can't remember from last year. He is really into electronic things. He's really into riding his bike. He's probably somewhere on the autism scale spectrum. He is. He says some words. It's hard to understand some of the words he says, but some of the words he's very clear on, like hi, hi. He's really. Oh, I just fell in love with that little kid last year. So I'm kind of excited to see him this year. Unfortunately, today was the first time I saw him, and I had Maisie out, and of course he was zooming by on his bike, and Maisie kind of just tried to rip my spine out of its socket or whatever. So I'll have to go out when Maisie's not out, see if I can spend some time with him. Last year he came down and spent quite a bit of time with us in our screen house, and our screen house is up, but of course it's behind the RV because we don't have much room on the side. So I was really excited to see Ethan back. I said, Ethan, I've missed you so much. And he said, hi. Oh, he's so cute. Anyway, I was glad to see Ethan back. Um, there's not a whole lot new. I just made dinner. For me, one of my favorite meals is sliced or cubed or whatever zucchini, any kind of yellow, green, any other kind of actually summer squash, and toss it with olive oil, season it up with salt. I don't do pepper for myself, but salt, onion, and garlic powder, and then sit my chicken right on top to roast it so then it absorbs all that delicious chicken fat. Oh my gosh, it's so good. That's my favorite meal. So I have 2 zucchinis and 2 chicken thighs on top. They're roasting. For Pete, who doesn't eat meat, can't eat anything, the methionine, choline that's in poultry, and the methionine that's in all animal flesh feeds cancer, so he doesn't eat that stuff. He's got cubed zucchini with chunky onion and green peppers on top, seasoned up, tossed in olive oil and roasting, and then to go with it, he's got the beans that Kim gave us from where, I don't know if it's their son-in-law, or I don't know whose garden it is. I think it's their daughter's garden. Anyway, whatever. Um, Pete talks to her all the time. I don't talk to her as much because I'm always in here working. Um, and I took the beans and, of course, cleaned them up, boiled them up a little bit, and then tossed them with some olive oil and seasonings, and I've got them in roasting because when they get nice and crisp, Pete and I both have to fight over who gets the bird food because we both love it. So when I say crisp, I mean they'll all be brown. Won't be able to tell green from yellow. And then I made him a dipping sauce out of chickpeas, lemon, onion, garlic, chili powder, and lots of parsley. It hates cancer. And walnuts. He's got to eat walnuts every day. I got to make him a list of the foods he has to eat every day because he forgets. So do I. I mean, anyway, walnuts, olive oil. Some people say no fats. I'm sorry, but I don't. There's no such. If he's got to be on animal or no animal products, dairy or any of that, then he's got to get his fat from somewhere because otherwise, how do the fat soluble vitamins work? Turmeric needs fat and pepper to work. Anyway, so that's going to be his dip for his beans. I blended it all up in my Ninja. So everything will be out of the oven in about 40 minutes. I came in here to sit and relax, and I thought I'd stop and say hi to you guys. Next week, with next week's paycheck, I'm going to be ordering that other keyboard I had talked about before. Then decided not to order, but then this current keyboard, this one costs 5 times as much as the other one I'm getting. This is my quality keyboard, but I had looked at the other keyboard so that I could get it and then get this one repaired, and then this one stopped acting up, so I went, cool, didn't buy it. Okay, well, I get my check this week, and that will be enough for me to buy this other keyboard, this new keyboard. Last year when I looked at them, they were $400, $390, or $500, $499. This year they've gone down $100. So yeah, and then I'm going to get a double, keyboard stand racks so I can stack them, play either, both, whatever. So then this one will be able to go and to get repaired because, like I said, it's been acting up again. Seems to be when it's humid, it tends to. So I don't know if there's like dust in between the keys. When it gets humid, it gets sticky in electronics. I don't know. That's going to be my excitement for next week. Of course, it takes 10 days. You have to order. It takes 10 days to get it in. So there's that. What else is new? I can't think. Maisie's fine. Maisie! She says, I'm not going to reward you for talking that way. Big dog butt behind me. Cannot tell you how smart this dog is and how much she's learned. I fully intended to make vlogs all along and show you how fast she's learning stuff. And of course, as you know, that's not happening. Anyway, I just need more hours in the day. Or I could quit my job. Or I could not sleep. Anyway, she she is so smart. She's learned so much stuff. She's getting a lot better about bicycles. I've been doing the same thing with her with bicycles as I did with her with other dogs and people walking by. As soon as I see somebody coming or a dog barking at one of the on one of the lots, I stop, put her in a sit stay, give her treats, and then keep her look at me, keep her at that as we walk by, giving her treats every time she's not paying attention. I just continually, they're little treats, they're little tiny. Oh, can you see those? They're like the size of a dime. But anyway, so I just, as we were going by, and then as we get by and she moves, her attention goes to something else and doesn't have to stay on me. I tell her what a good girl she is and make a big fuss over her. So I'm kind of doing the same thing with her with the bicycles now. The thing is with Ethan, little Christopher, the little guy, Well, he's 13. He's a little autistic guy over here that also has a chunk of my heart. Um, he's teaching Maisie tricks. He's going to teach her how to shake next. But anyway, he little Christopher caught on right away not to ride a bike near Maisie because she just goes ballistic. But he and his sister started riding it like where she could see it, but it wasn't a threat. And gradually she got closer and closer. She gradually got able to kind of withstand it from them because she loves Christopher. I mean, he gives her treats every day and he plays with her and he loves her. She's crazy about him. So, of course, Christopher seems a lot more high functioning than Ethan does. But I don't know, Ethan, I mean, he is really, really smart as a whip. I mean, with those electronics and oh yeah, he's really smooth, that little, but he just doesn't speak as well. So I don't know. I don't know enough about it to know how to tell what's what. Or they're just different little boys, and they're adorable little boys, and they're just fun kids. So I'm sure that I will be able to get. In fact, the last time that Ethan went by on his bike with Maisie, he was probably 15 feet away, and she started to take off. She takes off, she hits the end of that leash. I don't like that. It's not easy on my back. So I heard him coming, and so, I reeled her in real quick, so she only had a small amount of leash to hit. And then I said, told her to sit, which she didn't because she was too excited. So when I put my fingers on her butt, she still didn't sit, so I pushed down, not hard obviously, but with my fingernails to get her to sit. She turned her attention away from Ethan, sat down, and then I could start the tricks or the treats and all that. So she's coming along, and she's coming along. So she's such a good girl. I just love this dog. There could not have been a better dog for me in the whole world. There could not have been a better choice for a dog to live the next however many years with me. So she's so smart. She's picking up on things so fast. I wish I had been recording it, or even taking notes or something. Anyway, I could go on and on. I'm going to let you go. This is going to be a one take, and I don't want to have to edit. So I will let you go. It's now 7:33 or so. I've probably been talking. I don't remember when I started. So I hope you guys are all having a great week. Tomorrow's Friday. Yay. We have no plans for the weekend. But I will see you next time. And I hope you're all having a great week. So take care. God bless and good night.